in 2022. Can Texas stay the course of their title aspirations? Or will the pesky underdogs who have done it all year long find a way again? Arizona State believes. And as a guy with a lot of belief in their quarterback, Sam Levitt, he has been red hot down the stretch of this season as well. But you know who they always go to. Cam Skattebo, as advertised, first run of the game.
Safety lined up one-on-one with Troy O'Meara. And O'Meara gets a great block. He helps set that edge for Skattebo to get to the outside. Delivering an accurate throw to his tight end. You got to think if you're Kenny Dillingham in this situation, 3rd and short, it wouldn't surprise me if this is 4-down territory right here. This might be a place you decide to...
Levitt off the play action. Looking to extend the plays. A decent scrambler. We've seen that. But can't find much at all as Worth, who's never started a game as a snapper. Only 1 field goal made on the season for Kiefer, and he puts this through. Ewers to pass. And right in stride, they get going with Golden. Look at this explosive play from the Longhorns. 4-yard reception on the first play of the game. Ewers wide open, touchdown, hook 'em. DeAndre Moore. Texas strikes with a 2-step of 2 big plays. Then Ewers in the zone to start this quarterfinal matchup to DeAndre Moore. 7-3.
Against a sensational secondary.
Levitt gets it out quickly on 2nd down to Stovall. He is wrapped up. Katie.
Yeah.
Silas Bolden with a chance as the return man to set up Texas in good field position as he returns it from the 25. And he breaks through. Look at Silas Bolden. Goodbye.
You'll see it right here. And it springs them open in the middle of the field, and just too much speed for an out. They've got to get it together.
Texas scored 14 points in just 66 seconds. And taken down right away is Ewers as Prince Doorball, the Texas transfer playing against his old team, comes in.
It's called complimentary football, no doubt.
Just to breathe for a moment against this Texas onslaught as Skattebo now runs the ball hard downfield. That's what you're used to seeing with the Sun Devils.
Yeah, Woody touching him in the backfield there. Here comes the block around in the pole. And a good job, again, attacking the perimeter. You're not seeing a lot of...
3rd and 3. Skattebo maybe just short by about a half a yard as Barron Sorrell collapsed on him here. But whether it's Anthony Hill or Sorrell or the defensive backs coming in like Taft, they're always around the football.
Yeah, Steve Sarkisian told...
Rest of the Texas receivers combined. A lot of traffic as they throw back to Wisner, but somehow he gets clear, and they are road grading downfield to the 20-yard line. Finally tackled by Alford. Short field goal attempt for Bert Auburn. The veteran, the all-time leader in field goals made in Texas history, and he adds to the lead, 17-3 for the 5 seed Texas. But man, oh man, was Texas aware of it. Saw Pete Kwiatkowski, the defensive coordinator, who given that look like, I think we got some guys who can match up with you. 3rd down and 7. Levitt being chased back to the 11-yard line before he launches it downfield and is able to get it complete.
He reverses course, and the 6'4" target goes up and makes a catch over.
Lost a year because of a knee injury. Excellent blocking for Skattebo, who bounces off his own man and is able to pinball his way inside the 35-yard line.
The run game is that if you're offset, the defense can predict which way you're going, and they can slant accordingly. In the pistol, you don't know which way Skattebo's going to go. So it makes it a lot more unpredictable running the football, and it's been a big weapon for the Sun Devils this year.
See that game of pad leverage against Jahdae Barron. In a spot where they could use a little extra hope in the defensive backfield here. A 3rd and 11. Ewers. He's going to tuck and run it on 3rd and 11, and he was tripped up that time by Keyshawn Elliott.
Does a great job tracking him down and getting a stop. I know the offense for Arizona.
True freshman punter. He's thinking about a fake here. And he's going to throw it downfield and get it complete to Longhorns. Blazin' Longhorns, the reserve defensive tackle, on a pass from Canyon Floyd on what was 4th and 9.
Back turn to the play, and that's just a great time to dial this up deep in their own end. Texas never expecting it. And how about the hands by Longhorns, the D lineman, making a play and now moving the sticks. So can Arizona State pay this off?
The 6'4", 285-pound defensive tackle. Levitt being pressured and being brought down. He is sacked. 2 timeouts remain for Arizona State, so they can manage things here.
Freshman in the country, the speed here, but it's Trey Moore that's able to clean it up. And Trey Moore, last year's American Conference Player of the Year, he's really come on these last 6 games now, getting sacks, forcing fumbles. Texas feeling very comfortable right now with their ability to get pressure with only
Carson Kiefer. Made from 39 earlier, this from 36. And I think right in the middle of that defense,
it was Ethan Burke.
I think Ethan Burke at 6'6" got a piece of that. 3rd and 12. Ewers pressured and taken down again. And it is fired up for Forks up.
Alvin Banks down on the ground, but you're going to see 7 guys drop back in zone. Everyone's watching Quinn Ewers. Nowhere to go with it right here. So Quinn Ewers decides to step up, and that's when Clayton Smith,
position coach, giving you that look when he's one of the greatest to ever do it. First down, Levitt. He is wiggly, isn't he? Look at Sam Levitt. He's an excellent scrambler, and quick twitch athleticism gets him downfield for 28 yards.
Texas this time didn't have anybody replacing in this area of the field right here for Sam Levitt to run into. There's no one on the edge taking the quarterback. Barron Sorrell's there, but he's holding the post. There's no DB, there's no safety that came down to support the quarterback run. Really, really nice play call that time by Marcus Arroyo.
2nd and 10, Scadaboo catches a seam, and it's going to be 1st and goal, Sun Devils.
1-2. I guess a 330-pound nose guard, not easy to do. That could not be executed better in the zone play. And how about Ben Coleman, the transfer for Cal, climbing up into a linebacker. And finally, Cam Scadaboo able to get in the second level of this defense. And, you know, it's interesting. Katie told us earlier in the game, she talked to Michael Taft, and she said, you know, Cam gets man coverage.
Oh, the ball is loose, and it's going to be a safety. It popped right back into the hands of Quinn Ewers, and the Sun Devils were right on top of it. And he came up big as soon as he enters the game.
God, puts his helmet right on the football. Great job being heads up by Quinn Ewers, but nowhere to go.
I mean, that's a 5-point awareness by Quinn Ewers, that swing of catching the ball. And she had all those Sun Devil defenders who would have been there to just pounce on it.
You know what? I know the first 2 plays were bad for Arizona State defensively. Outside of that point, they played pretty well. Outside of the one screen to Quintravion Wisner, this defense really has...
6.5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Scadaboo able to get ahead and a fresh set of downs.
It's going to be here, picking that up. Trying to run through this, and Fautanu's a guy very experienced. 51 consecutive starts. This guy's played over 4,000 snaps.
Scadaboo, there it is. Nice big hole for Cam Scadaboo, who stays on his feet. Big bruising Cam. Chunk play, Scadaboo.
All Scadaboo is just this one-cut north-south runner who likes to get physical, but he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, Joe. And you saw the patience there, and you see the vision there, and the lateral cuts. He's 15 pounds lighter than he was a year ago. He's running faster. He's been clocked.
Scadaboo trying to power ahead, and was it that extra leg drive?
And Andrew Makuba, look, 4 Texas players with an opportunity at Scadaboo. How does he keep his balance right there? And his knees don't touch the ground, just keeps driving. When it's all said and done, he has a chance to be one of the all-time greats at Texas, and I think he has a chance to be a top 10, top 5 pick.
36-yard attempt from Kiefer is through. A nice way to respond after they had that blocked field goal. 3rd and 2, short pitch, Wisner. Can he get there? Yes, with ease. First down, Horns.
Helm this time coming to block, and there's a wham block there on the edge, helping set that. You see Gooseby.
A-gap pressure. They pick it up. 3rd and 10 for Texas, and Golden. 3rd and goal. Ewers. He's pressured, looking to extend the play, directing traffic. Now he's going to run it himself, and Quinn Ewers goes in for the rushing touchdown.
Also great toughness as well. Watley right here is going to get the pressure, but Quinn Ewers is able to beat it outside. And remember, he's not 100%. Still dealing with the oblique injury, still dealing a little bit with the ankle injury, but that's about as good as he's looked in the second half of the season, scrambling. And a great idea down here in the red zone. A lot of guys back in the end zone covering people. There's green grass out.
You see how ineffective Arizona State has been when they've been in Texas territory. Scadaboo out of the backfield. So he had to turn around and catch that ball, so a minimal gain. 4th down and 2. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scadaboo's going to try to throw it downfield, and it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain. Cam Scadaboo.
What a play call by Marcus Arroyo, and what a gutsy play by Cam Scadaboo. Obviously not 100%. He was lined up very deep back behind Sam Levitt. They pitched it out to him. I think everybody on defense thought that was going to be a run. Michael Tapp at safety came flying downhill, but Malik McClain, one outside, one-on-one on the post to get the touchdown. We talked about it. They need 2 touchdowns, Joe. They need 2 two-point conversions, so no question they're going for 2 here.
So his dad Leo looking on. Cam Scadaboo with a 42-yard touchdown pass on 4th down to try to get right back into this college football playoff quarterfinal. Here's the 2-point attempt. Levitt to the end zone. They got it. Xavier Gilroy. And all of a sudden, Arizona State is just a 1-possession game.
Well, it was a nice job by Sam Levitt using his eyes to manipulate the defense. And it looked like he was going to throw Shimon Mateer what's called a stick route right at the goal line. This going back here to the pass by Scadaboo. Michael Tapp going to come downhill, and nobody in the back end for Malik McClain on the post. This is funny in some ways because Arizona State fans will remember the awful pass Scadaboo had in the Big 12 title game down by the goal line.
You know what else they'll remember? What happened in one of their magical seasons when they went to the Rose Bowl, when it was J.R. Redmond with a running back option pass to Jake the Snake. On this day in 1997, they made it to the Rose Bowl. Ewers to pass. Downfield, wants every bit of it, and it's intercepted! It is intercepted by Robinson! He was looking for Bond, and now Sparky has life!
I like the decision by Quinn Ewers, but I hate the throw. That needed to be a flatter throw. That thing hung in the air for a very long time, and it allowed Javen Robinson, the fastest player on Arizona State's team, to recover against Isaiah Bond and make this play. It's hanging, and Javen Robinson, who played so well in the Big 12 title game, who's given up some big throws here in the second half to Matthew Golden, he goes up and makes the catch to force the INT.
Earlier in this 4th quarter, this game was 24. Second down and 4 for Texas. Ewers to pass. Downfield, wants every bit of it, and it's intercepted! It is intercepted by Robinson!
Arizona State's team to recover against Isaiah Bond and make this play. It's hanging. And Javen Robinson, who played so well in the Big 12 title game, who's given up some big throws here in the second half to Matthew Golden, he goes up and makes the catch to force the INT.
Earlier in this fourth quarter, this game was 24. Scadaboo straight ahead, driving those legs, and in, he gets in, he is in, touchdown, Forks up.
Arizona State ran right into the teeth of the defense. They got a double team on the nose guard and former Sun Devil Jermaine Lole right here. They get enough push on a big body at 320 pounds. They've been having success, again, running between the tackles here in the second half, Joe. This is it. Big
Here we go.
2-point play.
Here they go. Can they cap the comeback? 2-point attempt to tie Texas. Levitt being chased. Gotta get rid of it. 2-pointer to tie it. Dancing around. What does Sam have? Incomplete and flags everywhere. As Trey Moore comes away with the ball.
I think they're going to get another shot at it for defensive holding in the end zone, Joe. That scramble took a long time. Malik Muhammad.
The pass, holding, defense number 5. Half the distance to goal, we'll have a try.
Well, it started when Sam Levitt started rolling to his right on the scramble, and then Malik Muhammad's out there. He's trying to cover. I think it was Malik McLean, one-on-one, and he grabbed his jersey. And that was the first flag I saw thrown down. I think Sam Levitt ran about 179 yards east and west just to get a chance to get this thing off. Great block by Scadaboo just to give Sam Levitt an opportunity. Trey Moore couldn't get him. The foul's up here. That's where the flag gets thrown. And Arizona State and their offensive coordinator, Marcus Arroyo, now with another opportunity.
Here's the holding call, Jesse.
Play. Yeah, that's it right there at the top.
All right, Jesse, now they get a second chance. What do you see?
You know the guy who's not tired after all that? Cam Scadaboo.
Can the big man deliver? Will he get the chance? Scadaboo has done it! We are all tied up in the ATL. Look at this scene. The pageantry, the drama, the playoffs, and a hungry, feisty underdog team from the Valley. Tied up. Trip to the national semifinals on the line, and they go to old reliable Gunnar Helm. The great tight ends.
I'm just being on the same page. Zone coverage, finds the soft spot right in front of the defender. Is able to turn it upfield, make a guy miss.
Running down to talk to the official for a moment, but here we go from 48 yards, and it is staying to the right, and we are staying tied up. One timeout remains, 37 seconds, 2nd and 4. 4-man rush against Ewers, and they get it complete, and they are in position. Ryan Wingo, the true freshman, comes up big.
Well, he's right. You live for this. You got this. I believe in you. We all believe in you. Go do it.
And what's most critical, you see those mirrored smiles, the positivity, the joy. He's been doing this for a long time. Some great coaching by Sark and a great response by Bert Auburn. But right now he's got to deliver. He's 9 of 9 this year under 40. A 38-yard attempt to make it to the national semifinals and to cap a classic. Does he have it? Off right, denies him. Sparky's got life. Here's your 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak as you see Levitt stretching ahead. Based on where he extended that ball, you'd think that they would move these chains.
Well, but the tell on that quarterback sneak was the fact that Scadaboo was lined up about 6 or 7 yards deep. He normally wouldn't do that on a short yardage situation.
And it is a first down for the Sun Devils. Right here, 3rd and 14. Levitt steps up, gets free inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. Sam Levitt reminding many of that man, Jake the Snake.
And that's what we're talking about on the play. Texas dropping 7 guys in coverage. Nobody's open, so make a quick decision and go. You're going to see everybody drop out here from Texas defensively. There's a lane right now. You got to go take it. And this is what makes him unique, Joe. 425 scramble yards on the season for Sam Levitt.
Scadaboo wrapped up, sent back, and then goes forward. Is he in? Yes! 335-pound Bill Norton met him. But Cam Scadaboo had other plans. Texas must score. Pressure coming at Ewers. They pick it up. He checks down to the outside to Moore, and Moore is run out of bounds. This is going to come down to a 4th down. From down and out to up and in. But can they advance? Texas must convert 4th and 13.
It's a blitz look here. Quinn Ewers trying to audible.
To stay alive. Can they hook him? Touchdown, Matthew Golden.
Your best players, Joe, they have to touch the ball when the game is on the line. This is a really nice double move by Matthew Golden. Lining up in the slot, faking like he's going to run to the corner, putting his foot in the ground, going to the post. And Quinn Ewers lays it over top of the safety for a score.
177 straight extra points made. But this is the most critical of all for Bert Auburn. To stay alive for a 2nd overtime, and we arrive at it. Ama. 2nd overtime, and Gunnar Helm opens it up that way. Texas's first play of the 2nd overtime, and they take the lead from one of the best tight ends in the country.
Really nice play design by Steve Sarkisian because you're pulling Hayden Connor at guard. You're trying to make this look like run with the hope that by doing this, these guys are going to play downhill just for a moment, and that allows the tight end, Gunnar Helm, to work on a little wheel route. It's a slow developing play, great protection, and on the first play of the 2nd OT, Texas strikes, and now remember, you got to go for 2 once you get to the 2nd overtime.
That is the rule. You must attempt a 2-point conversion in the 2nd overtime. Sprint right for Ewers, looking for an option to the end zone, and they get it with Golden. Texas is in prime position now. Conversion to stay alive. Sam Levitt with time goes underneath to Scadaboo. Scadaboo cuts back and will have the first down. 3rd and 8. Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted. Makuba seals it. Hook 'em horns. They're headed home to Texas to play in the Cotton Bowl. Texas advances. Makuba seals it. What an all-time classic. What a way to welcome in the new year. And what a great celebration of 2 outstanding teams and players who gave everything they had. And well done.
Such a great...